Alright, hello and welcome to the 74th episode of Salt Play Sunless Sea. We are making a new captain this episode. Okay, I get to flip to a new page in my notebook. Write down, what is it? Who, what number, and where? Yeah. Who, what number, where? My notebook just consists of a who column, a what column, a number column, and a where column that covers sort of all of the things you might need to do in this game quest-wise. I've found who wants it, what do they want, how many do they want, where do they want it. Okay. Captain's making. 3 decades ago, in the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. Now it lies a mile below the surface. It was dreadfully inconvenient for everyone, but it opened a vast black ocean to you. Welcome to the Untersee. I'm going to choose a past, decide who you were and who you want. Decide who you were and what you want to be. I'm going to choose an ordained priest. You fell from grace. There is nothing left ashore for you. An anonymous benefactor has found this way out for you. Perhaps at Z you can overcome your appetites. This will give you a bonus to hearts, the skill of healing, and morale. And we got a gall-eyed engineer. You know an engineer who doesn't have much time left. She'd like to die at sea. 10 echo, 25 hearts, an engineer. So I still want to follow, I still haven't ever gotten very far in the Father's Bones quest, but I feel like picking it 3 times in a row is kind of, I don't know. You know, I'm gonna pick it. I still don't feel like I've gotten very far in the storyline. I want to know the storyline. I'm gonna keep picking this until I get that storyline. Okay. And they just call me a citizen. Alright, what do we look like? I don't know why, but I kind of want to be named Marie this time around. I was thinking, like, this person called Marie, or what was the other one I was thinking of? This person called Marie? I like this one better. Alright, let's go, Marie. Your father's bones, a cold trail. Your father, lost at Z so very long ago. The trail was cold, but now you have a lead. The Bishop of St. Fiacre, probably. This cadaverous and sinister prelate interviewed you in person just before you were cast out of the priesthood. He seemed surprisingly sympathetic. After what happened with your father, he said, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. What did he mean? A candle-lit room. The bishop's face is stern and shadowed. I do not condone what you have done, he says, but many of us have, what shall I say, eccentric appetites. Yes, I will assist you, but you must help me satisfy one of my own cravings. Dark drop coffee is difficult to find in London. Bring me, let us say 2 sacks of beans. Bring me this, and I shall share with you what I know. This is interesting. This is not something I have ever seen. Probably to do with the priest background. Okay, a passenger. Someone on the docks wants to board your ship. Agree to carry the gnomic Gallivant to the Cumaean Canal, or the Iron and Misery Funging Station, or both. History is a horse. Who will prick it with their spurs? He cries to no one in particular. A drop of blood may be as precious as a ruby. All right. The gnomic Gallivant. Wants to go to the Cumaean Canal. And Iron and Misery. Okay. He puffs out his chest. Ruby studs gleam in the lamplight. I knew London had enterprising souls still left in it. I am seeking truths, citizen, which, I am told, I may find in the Iron and Misery Funging Station and the Cumaean Canal. Ideally, I'd learn both, but I could settle for one, for at Port Cecil there will be a contest, and we will change the world with a game of chess. A king will fall. Alright, sell this book. Alright, let's speak to the gall-eyed engineer. You're so beautiful, she tells you dreamily. There are briars in your mouth. Her left eye pulses slowly. It's always difficult to know what she's actually seeing. What does she want? Why has she come to Z in this state? My eyes will hatch soon. The gallbladder wasp. You know it? Its children are in me. She smiles. I can't be sorry. I can see such things. She tails off, hungrily watching your face. What is she seeing? King Eater Castle, she says at last, rather breathily. Her hand goes up to her throat. I would like to see King Eater's castle through these eyes before I go. Interesting. Okay. So the engineer, gall-eyed engineer. Let's go to King Eater Castle. King Eater's castle. I do not have that, but I do have, let's see, I have 5 heirlooms. Let me make a will really quickly. I think I have to, yeah, okay. Not what I meant. Let's read the papers. Sell off an heirloom. I'm gonna sell off all 5 of these. Alright, from here, what's the biggest ship I can buy? Alright, let's go straight to my favorite ship. Kilgore sounds good. Okay. Oh, and I need to... that's not what I wanted. Adopt a Blimmigan Gallivanter, and I need to... get crew... Right. And then I will offer passage to a tomb colonist. An immigrant will pay to be taken north to Venderbite. It's oddly difficult to die and fall in London, but when a Londoner is too tatty and wretched to live, they wrap themselves in bandages and take ship for the tomb colonies. Your crew cart these ones aboard in padded coffins. They'll sleep there until the journey is done. Okay, tomb colonist to Venderbite. Alright, I think that's all the quests. I guess I should visit the Admiralty. Is there anything in particular they need? Gator's Mourn. Okay. You are hearts +1. You are just too much better. Sorry. Okay. I think that's everything that I have to do now. So let's head out. So my goals are the Humane Canal and Iron and Misery, King Eater's Castle, Venderpite, and Gator's Mourn. I think I'm going to start by going south, which will get me to the Humane Canal and might get me to Iron and Misery. Oh, I didn't buy a new engine. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Do I have money for a new engine? I didn't think about that at all. This is gonna be miserable. Just a second. Oh my god. Slow ass motherfucker. Okay, shops, engines. You're not engines. You could be engines. Yes, you're engines. Okay. Okay, well, just barely kept enough money for that. You're a deck weapon. Okay. Whole life 8. 15. Okay. So also sell. Who are you? You. Okay. Right. Let's out at least a little bit faster. Not as fast as we were. Not as fast as we were before, but a little bit faster. Okay, good. This isn't completely miserable. Ah. It is a little bit miserable, though. Ugh. I would have bought way less supplies if I thought about that. Oh my god. But look at all this XP. I love to get XP. I'm in physical pain. I'm not in physical pain. Yikes. let's dissect it for knowledge. Alright, Quaker's Haven. Once, this simple fishing village was part of the London suburbs, before London fell and the waters rushed in. Smoke spirals from cottage chimneys. A lonely hill rises behind town. Let's chat to the fishermen. They sail the Zee around the island. They mend their nets by the harbor. They see all that happens here, but you'll need coin to open their mouths. Poor report. Okay, and let's also explore the shore. Wander a little way along the shore from the dock. A contest of riddles. Fisherfolk, sailors, a shady couple of likely pirates. And is that a drownie down by the water's edge? They sit round a fire at the Zee's edge, passing around a bottle of something viscously... Nope, I always read that wrong, every single time. Something viciously black. They're wagering on riddles. Will you join them? Let's bet an echo on one of the simpler riddles. One of the fishermen is bursting to try it. A cat's shadow. The fisherman grumbles, but pays up. Alright. That is that. Let's go south to the Cumaean Canal. Oh my god. I might go to the Cumaean Canal and then come directly back because I would like to... I need to save up like 1,000 echo to buy the engine that I want, don't I? Well, okay, so you sell this one for like 250, so I only need to save up 750 echo, and I have like 80 right now. That's still a lot. But 700 echo is like a teensy bit more obtainable than, you know. Okay, let's fight this guy. My hope is that, I don't know, killing things is useful. Because that's the way the game is written. Once again, dissect for Canolige. I really, really want to pilot my ship up, like between this little gap and up, but I don't think it's possible. I know there's that one that's like, why would you use a ship the size of a dinner plate? And it's like, maybe for something like this. I have no idea. There's like a river somewhere too. Discovered Gianotti Harbor. That was bad fake Italian. I don't know anything about Italian. Okay, Cumaean Canal staging area. Here, the dark waters run from the surface, from a brighter sea. The canal ascends through locks and gates and shadowed turns to the sunlight of the surface. Assist the gnomic Gallivant in an enterprise of dubious legality. A riddle. There are 10 individuals in a room, one of whom is an ancient tyrant. How can you distinguish him? Answer. Burglarize a private library for a picture of him beforehand. Knowing the enemy. As dinner bells sound throughout the port, you carry a ladder to one of the long-moored, half-legal ship hostels. You prop the ladder to the porthole of what the Gallivant assures you is the cabin of a French diplomat. He ascends swiftly, leaving you to carry the ladder away. Half an hour later, the Gallivant is back on your deck. He polishes his ruby cuffs. I have seen the face of eternity printed in ink. It was a terrible face. Let's listen for surface gossip. Ooh, a move in the great game. And gather a port report. No. Alright. I'm going to go out, one layer and then head back up to London because this ship is really slow. I don't want to just leave this doing nothing for all this time. Is there anything fun I can talk about? Oh, yes! Okay, I think I have mentioned a few times that I am part of a local Food Not Bombs that's getting started up. We have not been cooking so far because we decided that none of us have enough kitchen space to want to be like the guy who cooks in our kitchen. So we have been looking for a place that will let us use their kitchens. Oh, I don't have enough money for the salt lanes to be useful. I'm still gonna go though. We have been looking for a place that will let us use their kitchens. And we finally found one after it's been, let me tell you, months of trying to find a place that will let us use their kitchens. And last week I got to cook a meal in their kitchens for the first time. So we're now officially a real Food Not Bombs. We've been providing produce, but we last Friday we went to a protest and provided food and water at the protest, just like snacks food, not like a actual meal. And this week, or also last week, we actually provided hot food, which is very exciting. And this week, 2 days from now, I'm gonna make some borscht because we have the ingredients for it. I texted a Russian friend and they gave me their borscht recipe, so I'm gonna make vegan borscht. I'm excited about it. Never made borscht before. It'll be interesting. Anyways, salt lions. There is a vast sorrow in their empty eyes. Two basalt beasts, cathedral-sized, they frown eternally. Oh god, sorry. They frown eternally at each other across the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at its features like rot. Pick, pick, picking. There's a supply dock below. Alright, visit the Unmakers. Muscular pick-wielders rest on camp stools, watching you approach, passing hip flasks around. An unctuous overseer beckons you to sit. We get funding from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4? Yeah, that's 4. I wouldn't call it Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult ballast. Most of them. Some go down to the places under the bazaar. More tea cakes? Let's compile a port report. Be sad that I didn't leave myself with 200 echo. And head north. I'm in pain. Again, not seriously, genuinely in pain. Okay, so once I get back to London, I'm gonna have to end this recording session for today, but I think my next, thingamajigs, my next expeditions are just gonna be going back and forth between The salt lions in London. Maybe until that thing triggers. Oh, there's a boat over here. Alright, we got fuel. Nice. So close to another secret. On the horizon, a sickly yellow light glimmers for a moment, then fades. Demoe Island, a fervid forest of fungus. I&M has a funder operation here, felling giant Beleaguus shrooms for building materials, harvesting Kirili for its medicinal properties. It's a desperate little outpost of something like civilization. Up puffs the affable Factor. Oh, hello, Captain. Thank God for visitors. We'd go quite mad out here otherwise. Quite mad. How can we be of assistance? Gonna start by working on this assassination plot. Stand in the right place at the right time for the gnomic gallivant. I don't like comedians. I am a very serious man, but we agree on one thing: timing. That's why I'm breaking into the Factor's home, and why I need you to distract him until I've found a special itinerary. A pleasant distraction. It just so happens that you bump into the Factor on his walk home. What a happy coincidence. You couldn't possibly manage this entire picnic basket by yourself. Overjoyed to have company, he joins you on a bench for the next hour, merrily eating sandwiches. You take your leave once you have seen the Gallivant pass by. Back on your deck, the Gallivant laughs jovially. His rubies wink in the light. Iron and Misery will be sending a representative to the contest in Port Cecil. There's a full itinerary for all of the events, tailored for every attendee. I have the Dictator's moves mapped. All right, let's go to Cecil with you. Right, port report, and I'll have tea with the Factor. Oh, I got a secret from that. Nice. An interlude. You sit on the veranda of the Factor's house, looking out over the fungal jungle, an expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a hint of mildew. But the Factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the ice and roses of Irem, the monstrosities of the Sea of Lilies, and a little restaurant in Venderbite where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Venderbite, I know! I'd never met a tomb colonist who could cook, but you must visit the place. Do you know it? He also has a load of Beleaguus frond carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I have eaten so much of the stuff, I fear that I might be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidentially towards you. It happens, you know, but one does have to eat rather a lot of it first. All right. Let's head out. I'm not succeeding at this rhythm. Simply not. It's really funny to me that this little tiny island is enough to trigger the fear reduction effect. Alright, speak to the crew. Cool, cool, cool. It'll be really funny if I end an expedition with 0 terror. Alright. Back we are in London. Let's start by speaking to Chief Engineer and increasing our veils a few. Okay. And then let's turn in our port reports. Gonna do this because, oh no, that was less than I thought it was. Okay. Is there anything I can sell? I don't think so. I was hoping to get up to 200, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching this, the 74th episode of Salt Plays Sunless Sea. Welcome to Marie here. Next episode, I'm gonna go north. Not very north, probably just to Vanderbite and back. Because this ship is so slow. Yes. So I think I was kind of expecting to get 200 echo out of this, but such it cannot be apparently. So, Vanderbite, and then back around, and then the next set of expeditions will be back and forth to the Salt Lions enough to get me a new engine. With that, thank you very much for watching. I will talk to you later. Goodbye.